Chosen one, if you are hearing this message now, understand that it is not by chance. In rare moments, life converges with divine intention. This is one of those moments, a spiritual turning point not merely observed, but deeply experienced. For those who resonate with this message, a deeper shift is already underway. The signs, often subtle and overlooked, have been guiding you here. At times, transformation arrives disguised as uncertainty. What you once longed for, peace, direction, purpose, is no longer a distant hope. The season of waiting is ending, replaced by an emerging awareness. What you have been seeking is now manifesting. The transition is not symbolic. It is active and ongoing. You are shifting from asking to receiving, from searching to realizing. This shift is not simply a phase. It is a breakthrough, a realignment of your path with divine timing. The flow of events that once felt unpredictable is now accelerating toward clarity and fulfillment. The chosen ones, those attuned to this moment, feel the urgency in their spirit. If you are among them, you already sense that the timing is critical. This window will not remain open indefinitely. The divine message unfolding before you carries weight. Not all will continue with it. Many may turn away, distracted or uncertain. But those who are aligned, those truly chosen, will understand that this is not just content. It is instruction. It is preparation for something greater. In spiritual journeys, timing is everything. Opportunities missed are rarely replicated in the same form. What stands before you now is not simply advice. It is guidance, arriving precisely when needed. The momentum is building, and those who respond with action will find themselves in alignment with a purpose far greater than they imagined. In these moments, reflection becomes essential. Consider what has brought you here, not just the external events, but the internal resilience that kept you steady through trials. The rejection, the solitude, the repeated questions of why now and why me, all have been part of the preparation. They have refined your perception, shaped your awareness, and deepened your faith. These experiences were not punishments. They were assignments, tasks given to the chosen ones to develop clarity and strength. And now, standing at this threshold, a message is being delivered. You are entering a different season, not one of endless questioning or quiet endurance, but of clarity, guidance, and activation. The spiritual fog that once clouded your decisions is lifting. The path ahead will no longer be guessed. It will be shown. One of the first gifts of this season is direction. If uncertainty has followed you, whether in relationships, career, health, or identity, that burden is being lifted. With spiritual clarity comes strategic insight. Your next steps will not be haphazard. They will be deliberate and guided. The chosen ones are not expected to move in confusion. Their steps are ordered with purpose. This guidance may not always arrive in a loud declaration. It may come through impressions, nudges, and quiet signs, but it will be unmistakable to those paying attention. As you move forward, trust what you discern. The internal compass you've been ignoring is being recalibrated. Direction does not just point toward the future. It also clarifies what must be left behind. In this phase, relationships that no longer serve your growth may become uncomfortable. Circumstances that once felt stable may reveal themselves as stagnant. This is not failure. It is realignment. When the chosen ones rise, not everything can rise with them. In the area of finances, this season may reveal unexpected opportunities. What seemed blocked or delayed will begin to shift. Open doors may appear through unconventional channels. The guidance tied to this shift will not always make logical sense, but it will be divinely strategic. The key is not to act from impulse, but from insight. Spiritual clarity also affects emotional health. The confusion that once made decisions difficult will begin to dissipate. Where there was once hesitation, there will be resolve. The chosen ones will not walk aimlessly. They will walk with conviction, and that conviction will bring peace. The next message is not just about strategy. It is about abundance. Often misunderstood, abundance is not merely financial increase. It refers to a wholeness, a completeness in all areas of life. In this new season, that completeness is unfolding. Your emotional reserves will be refilled. Your mental clarity will be restored. Physical vitality will return where it was once depleted. You are not meant to remain in a state of struggle. While challenges may not disappear, your capacity to overcome them will expand. That is abundance, and this abundance comes with instruction. It is not automatic. It is intentional. You will receive not just blessings, but the ability to sustain them. This is not a lottery of favor. It is a process of activation. You must take responsibility for managing what is being given. Many assume abundance is passive. It is not. It is deeply participatory. The chosen ones are not recipients. They are stewards. As divine favor increases, so must your discipline and awareness. The wisdom to maintain what is coming will be part of the blessing itself. In this moment, a choice is being offered. A path is being made clear. But the choice to walk it rests with you. The doors are open, but they will not stay open forever. Delay is not neutral. It is often a denial of growth. To hesitate now is to risk misalignment. Chosen one, your rise is not an accident. It is a response to a higher calling. You are not being elevated for the sake of recognition. You are being positioned for responsibility. This is where many misunderstand their transformation. It's not about arriving at a destination. It's about operating in alignment with what you've been entrusted to carry. In this new season, your inner world must become as refined as your external actions. Your mindset, habits, and intentions are under refinement, not judgment. The process of elevation will demand maturity, not perfection, but spiritual discipline. This is the requirement of those who are chosen. As new doors open, you'll be called to make decisions quickly but wisely. The pace of your journey may increase. Opportunities may arrive with little notice. You may find yourself being asked to show up in rooms you didn't even apply to enter. But this is not about chance. It is about readiness. The chosen ones are recognized not by their words, but by their posture, their ability to remain grounded in chaos, their focus in moments of temptation, their silence in rooms where noise is celebrated. This season will test not your strength, but your stewardship. How well can you manage what you've prayed for? One of the challenges of spiritual elevation is dealing with visibility. As your life begins to reflect internal change, more eyes will observe you. Not all of them with understanding, some with support, others with skepticism. But remember, elevation is not about applause, it's about assignment. You may feel the pressure to explain yourself, to justify your transformation to those who knew you before. Resist the urge. The chosen one does not argue their calling. They walk in it. Your growth will be your answer. Your alignment will be your defense. During this time, protect your spiritual environment. You are now responsible for the energy you allow near you. This includes conversations, habits, and influences. Not from fear, but from wisdom. When the soil of your life becomes fertile, seeds, good and bad, grow faster. be intentional about what you plant and what you allow to take root. You may find certain people begin to distance themselves. Do not force their return. Their absence is not always loss. Sometimes it is confirmation. The chosen one must release the weight of unnecessary attachments. Loyalty is noble, but misaligned loyalty is costly. This process of refinement also includes how you manage your time. You are no longer available for everything and everyone. Your schedule, like your spirit, must be ordered. There is work to do, and clarity begins with structure. In practical terms, this might mean waking earlier, limiting distractions, and surrounding yourself with voices that uplift rather than drain. The chosen one doesn't isolate. They insulate. They protect what's sacred while remaining engaged with purpose. The shift you're experiencing is not limited to mindset. It will touch every dimension of your life. Physical wellness may become a focus, not as vanity, but as preparation. Your body is a vessel for the assignment you've been given. Steward it accordingly. Your financial mindset may also begin to evolve. You may be called to handle more, give more, invest more wisely. This shift is about capacity. The chosen one is not just blessed. They are equipped to manage the blessing. In this season, guidance will also come through service. If you feel compelled to help, to mentor, to lead, do it. Not because you have all the answers, but because your process has given you perspective. Others are watching not how you speak, but how you live. Humility will keep you grounded. Pride will distract you. Stay teachable. Even as you rise, remain open to instruction. Divine promotion is not a one-time event. It is an ongoing calibration. Each level comes with new learning curves. This journey is not only for your benefit. Your transformation will unlock transformation in others. That's the role of the chosen. 1. To break generational patterns, to shift atmospheres, to carry light in places others fear to enter. You are not called to fit in. You are called to lead. Not through force, but through clarity, through stability, through quiet consistency. Your influence will grow, not because you demand attention, but because your alignment cannot be ignored. Chosen one, understand this clearly. You were not randomly selected. You were intentionally formed. Everything about you, your personality, your journey, your setbacks, and your gifts have been woven into a blueprint of divine impact. This moment is not the end of your story. It is the page where your purpose begins to unfold publicly. You have been equipped, prepared, and positioned. Now, you must walk boldly, not perfectly, but obediently. Doubt may visit, fear may whisper, but neither has authority in this new season. You have already been chosen. The only question now is, will you answer the call fully? Your presence is not just for show, it is for solution. There is a gap in the world that your voice, your gifts, your experience will fill, but only if you walk with clarity. Only if you step beyond comfort. Only if you recognize that the shift is not coming. It's here. What happens next is not dependent on luck. It is a product of alignment, preparation, and execution. And now, the responsibility rests with you. The elevation is underway. Chosen one, if this message resonated with your spirit, don't let it fade. Act on it. Subscribe to stay aligned with messages designed to support your journey. Like this video if you're stepping into your season of clarity, and comment, "I'm ready," to affirm your shift. Share this with someone who needs confirmation into their own process. Remember, Every step you take in alignment strengthens your purpose.